Welcome back to Fallout 4, everybody. I'm your host, MonsterGodz, and we're picking up kind of where we left off. I came all the way back to Goodneighbor, but instead of actually going in Goodneighbor, I decided to clear out these super mutants first. So we're picking up fighting the super mutants that are kind of like right outside the door. I was originally going to rush past them and just kind of go inside Goodneighbor and deal with that stuff. But I know how much trouble these particular super mutants can be if you're trying to spawn outside of Goodneighbor, so I'm thinking that I'm going to clear a couple of them out. Maybe even... Actually, it might have been good with just that guy going away. Yeah, actually, it seems like the rest don't see me when I'm out here, so... Yeah, we'll call that good. Oh, shit, there are those guys, though, so... That's more than what I was planning on, so we're going to go ahead and take that guy's stuff and head on into Goodneighbor. Come on, buddy. Let's do this. Hopefully the game doesn't freeze on me this time like last time. That was pretty ridiculous. Go all this way and then the game just freezes on me. Perfect. Okay, and we're gonna actually do something here. So we're gonna plan to kill this guy actually. So do I have a shotgun? No. So what is my most damaging weapon? Because this asshole in front of us is about to try and, you know. There we go. We're going to do the Rockville Slugger. And what we'll do is we'll plan for some buff out, which I haven't used. So, +2 strength. Actually, let's see how much damage we can do. Yeah, we're not going to do all that much damage. Do I have my robot with me? Yep. We should be alright. So
hey,
this guy's going to...
Hold up there. First time in Goodneighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
I'm going to kill you. Oh, okay. So... Insurance? How about this insurance? I'm gonna take some buff out, just because I want to now. Because I hate this guy. I decided I hate this guy. And... BAM! 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 Yeah! That's what you get for trying to fucking make me do shit. Asshole. Hey, Hancock.
I like you already. Walk into a new place, make a show of dominance. Nice. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Of the people, for the people? Brother.
I can tell I'm gonna like you already. Just consider this town your home away from home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
That'd be you, Hancock. Alright, so I actually like Hancock. While his character is kind of like a, you know, like a druggie and some other stuff. Not a huge fan of that, but I can totally get behind like the way he does stuff. Hey!
Hey there.
What's up? What a day, huh?
This is
Sweet
funny.
Pit boy, brother. You hold on to that.
I will. This, in case none of you recognize, is actually Deacon from the railroad. He's in disguise. Well, you'll figure that out later.
Well, hello. Everything here is good.
Hey, Cleo.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Let's get you out.
Yeah, let's do that. I need some fusion cells. Can I afford? I can afford some. Well, wait, actually, hold on. Before I do anything, let's get back to you.
Hey.
How may I?
Give me stuff. I have stuff to sell. Actually, maybe. Actually, I should break those things down, in all honesty. I should not sell them. Let's take a look here. Do I have anything?
Be of service.
Hey, Cleo.
Don't worry. I only test the
I've got a few minutes to browse.
purchase of a...
Yep. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and sell that. Oh, I should actually try and break this stuff down first, because some of the stuff might actually be really, like, might break down into some really useful stuff. But I do know there are some things like these that I can sell without a problem. So we'll just go ahead and do that. So this episode is going to be kind of a simple episode. It's going to basically be us coming into Brotherhood, take a rest, and then we're actually going to go find the railroad, because that's actually what we're doing. Goodneighbor is just a stop. A very important stop, I might add, just because of the whole we need a bed kind of thing. But still just a stop. Actually, does she have any kind of special oil, lead, ballista? Ooh. Okay, this is something we need to note. She has a shipment of ballistic fiber, which is what we're going to eventually need here. Temporary slows time during combat. Okay, so that's actually what I need. That right there. That's a $10,000 item. So that's the martyr. That's the martyr effect. When you go below 20% health, it slows time, which is exactly what I want. Because I need something that will give me a chance to escape if shit goes wrong. Because I'm kind of a squishy character, and I don't want to have to always rely on, like, good luck. So 219 caps. So that's going to have to do because I need them. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. So 107. I'm going to go back and forth here buying stuff. So what? 91 caps worth. So this seems really tedious buying stuff like this, but this is kind of how survival works out. You kind of need to literally buy any little thing you can. Okay, here we go. So let's break some stuff down. Some steel and screws, plastic and screws, tons of stuff. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Some good breakdowns. So let's actually see. So we have the Rockville Slugger. Let's see if we can upgrade this thing to barbed, spiked, and sharp. What's the difference between that? Armor piercing, better damage, and targets. Ooh, bleed damage. Maybe. You know, I've never taken a weapon that has bleed damage. Maybe I'll do that. Aw, if I had more wood, I could color it a different color. What? Aluminum? Wait, that does more damage too? Wait, so all these are the exact same unless you get to aluminum, which does extra damage. Does it make it heavier? No, and it makes it lighter. Okay, so we need blacksmith. That's actually awesome, because I would definitely start using this more often. Ah, I like this. I'm learning a lot about this game this playthrough.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl.
I never really used melee in this game, so it's kind of neat actually seeing some of the different things you can do with melee weapons. I'm hoping that eventually I can actually get to the point where I can exclusively use like something like melee weapons. Well, almost exclusively. I'm not going to ever switch over to purely that, but like using that as like my majority.
Everyone's
using that a majority of the time.
Even me.
Looks like we got
That's funny that he says that.
Fit anywhere else.
Oh, it's just
Oh,
I love small
new
things
face
like
walks
that.
into my store,
Okay, Kim,
and you're not
cooking
even
station.
screaming yet.
Hello, Cleo. Actually, she has a
Daisy.
mission for us.
Oh, you're bad. Can't get enough looks of this lovely figure.
Looking for work.
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the... You get those...
That's for some
I don't
money.
think that's enough money to...
You got a good point.
Perfect.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks.
Okay, so the reason why I did that is because I plan on taking over the Boston Public Library anyways, because...
A new player
Oh,
in
Fahrenheit.
Goodneighbor.
Interesting.
Hello, little pond.
I
Welcome
plan
to the
on
pond.
actually going there anyways, probably soon. Probably once I'm done talking with the railroad
Why, you
and
drown...
starting some of their quests. I actually plan on going back to the library and taking that down because you actually get the intelligence bobblehead there. Wait, now that I think about it, it might actually be best for me to go do that right now even. I went in the wrong place. That's the memory den. I need the hotel. Yeah, if I'm going to be going to turn in some quests, I should definitely go get the intelligence bobblehead now. Hotel Rex. Oh, Hotel Rexford's over here. I like your hat.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a postman.
Hey, everyone.
Awesome.
Gather around.
Oh,
Kick the breeze back.
Hancock's giving his little speech. I can hear him in the background over there, talking away.
Are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
Okay,
It's
so I
not all
know
about
that
sampling those chems either.
there's
Maybe if
something
you
in
stop
here. I think it's like a
using
magazine or
focus.
something. Yeah, right
What?
there, actually.
There we go.
Permanently gain 5% XP while adventuring with a companion. Heck
Where's
yeah.
the fun in cooking it if you
I don't
ain't
think I've ever
using
actually
it?
gotten that
My
magazine before. I think
mistake.
I overlook it almost every single time.
I just clean up around here.
I actually made it a point to collect it
Before
this
you
time.
even start, let's get to the point. We have rooms. One.
Okay,
I'll take it.
The room is on the top.
sounds good. One room. Who are these people? You know, we're not gonna mess with them. It's funny because, like, in most playthroughs, like if you're playing on any of the normal difficulties, including like very hard, I would just go wherever the hell I want. Wouldn't even care. I'd just be like, whatever. I'm strong enough to try and fight any of you people. But like in this playthrough, like on survival, I'm so afraid to do like a lot of things. We're gonna sleep for 10 hours because we want it to be somewhat morning. Doesn't have to be like, you know, like later in the morning, but I want it to be in AM.
And with that girl you've been seeing.
Okay, so food and water is all we need. Sounds good. I should have plenty of that. There's some food. There's some water.
What?
Look who it is!
No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Yep. Yeah, how's it going, man?
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
Vault
from
Tech guy that
Sanctuary.
helped us
Why?
like from the beginning.
You don't remember me? I sold you that space in the vault. But then I wasn't on the list to get in.
Sad,
But
dude.
you. Look at you.
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What?
Sad.
Vault Tech never told me that. Look.
Yes, I mean we get it, and we realized.
So
like,
sorry.
sorry.
I didn't
That
know
didn't
this
make
would
any
happen.
sense.
You know, you're the only
We
other
actually get a
person
look
I
at
met
Vault-Tech and
from-
realize that a lot of their people
Oh,
didn't even
God.
understand what was going on too. Well, let's see if we can talk
Hey,
to
you
the
know, you
sanctuary.
could head back to Sanctuary.
Really? You? Okay. I'll head over there.
Oh, I'm gonna send this poor guy to Preston. Good luck. Vault-Tech rep, is that his name? Yep. Does he have a real name? I wonder if he... No, I know he can be a settler. I don't think he can be a
You want
companion.
a room? Claire runs the desk. Give her something to do besides breathing down my neck.
Man, these people
Hey there.
are all whiny.
You're new around Goodneighbor, if I'm not mistaken.
Nope, not talking to any
What
of
do
you
you-
people. Don't give two shits about you. Got my sleep, got my rest, so we're gonna go take on the library, I think. I was gonna go ahead and go do the,
Step through the gate.
believe
You
it.
got balls.
You look just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him.
Okay, so check this out.
Thinks they can
So
replace
Sammy,
people
this is what I was
with
talking about
synths
before.
in-
So if you look at their inventory, bottle caps, flannel shirt, and synth component. This is what I was talking about. Anytime a person is a synth, doesn't matter how high tech of a synth they are, they always have a synth component. So if you kill someone and you find this on them, that means they were a synth.
This town?
The reason why that's actually kind of interesting is because like
You
there's several
sticking around
times where you
and
find
you
random
join the crew.
encounters out in the wilderness
Here, Bobby No Nose
that
is looking.
you actually get a
You ever
look
tried chess?
at like
Sometimes
secret
you need to
synths,
sacrifice
which
a
is
piece to
freaking
keep the
sweet,
game going.
if you ask me. Because there's a couple missions where you actually see like synths trying to replace other people, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Alright, so I think we're going to head back to Boston Public Library. The reason why I didn't do it before is because well, one, I wasn't really thinking about it, thinking about how an intelligence bobblehead would be the perfect thing to collect right away. But the other thing is, I just kind of wanted to get to Goodneighbor. I wanted to kind of clear the way a little bit. Robot, you with me? Yeah. One of the biggest problems that here we go. So this is what I want to do. I want to clear some of this area out. No, you know what? I'm gonna go to the library. I'm just gonna ignore all this crap. We're just gonna head on back. We're gonna go to the library. I know we're actually really close to the whatchamacallit, the railroad is just right over this way. So I'm actually really close, but I actually think I just really want to get the bobblehead before doing anything. It's kind of a secondary thought compared from what I was originally doing, but it's needed. Alright, so here's Swan's Lake, or Swan's Pond, whatever they call it. It's basically his own little lake. I'm thinking that we can move through here. Hopefully I don't get shot by... I know there's some like raiders like right here, so I need to like run on through. Yep, don't get spotted. Perfect. Just keep on going. Knock that over. I'm knocking that over just because like sometimes when it's really misty out here, and you... What is that noise? Oh, it must be a radio on. I hear like a radio in the background talking. Yeah, what's that? Dirty water. Hey, there we go. That's actually a decent find. 3 dirty water is pretty good. Can use that for cooking. Alright, so here's the library. Entrance is around the side. Most people think it's in the front. It's not. It's over here.
The library
it's locked
is currently closed.
But
the library is currently closed.
I'm an employee.
I work here. Let me in.
Please provide your 6-digit employee ID number.
My ID number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Welcome, Mr. Mayor. Please enjoy your visit.
I always love stuff like that. Oh, well, that was a super nuke going off. Must have been a super mutant suicider. Alright, so this mission can this place can theoretically be very, very hard. It's gonna rely on some luck, in all honesty, to get through it. Because, well, first we're gonna turn in our overdue books, the ones that we have. Because if you turn in a bunch, you can get a surgical journal. So eventually we're gonna work on that. But that's gonna make a side thing that we're never gonna put a lot of effort into. It's just gonna make if we do it, we do it. I might eventually just go and collect some books, but it doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of super mutants here, and it's because they're actually trying to take this place over for whatever odd reason. Like, there's a ton of super mutants here. This is crazy. I didn't think there was gonna be this many, actually. And in all reality, this is like way, way, way more than I can handle. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I have my armor on, because I might die here. Entirely possible. I'm hoping not, but you never know. Okay. I definitely need to get better armor, like actual armor here. Globe. There should be like a little stash right over here too. I swear there's some like little leftover stash of items. I thought I was over here. Oh, maybe it's actually behind over here. Yeah, there's some stuff here. Hopefully these guys don't mind me just open up stuff here.
Got it.
See, that's actually pretty good. That gives me way more resistance compared to my current armor, which is only 10, 10, and 10. So I'm actually gonna take that. It's pretty heavy though. That's exactly why I haven't actually upgraded anything, is because of how heavy everything is. Ooh, terminal. What do we got here? I don't know why you'd ever want to deactivate this stuff.
Security breach
oh no.
near rear entrance.
Oh no.
Visitors and employees
oh no.
are
So hold on. We're gonna quickly run down here and grab the bobblehead before we start fighting.
There we go.
Yep, permanent increase to intelligence. So that should put my intelligence at 10, I believe. Click the wrong thing. Yep. 10 intelligence. Perfect.
Looking at all this equipment, feel right at home.
So I don't know what I'm allowed to compete with. So I don't know what I'm actually allowed to attack with in this. So I'm just gonna kind of hang back. You know what, I'm gonna throw some grenades over there. At this point, whatever. I can always just run back here. I saved not that long ago, so. Hopefully.
Attention, citizens. You may now resume your normal activities.
Wait, does we seriously? Yeah, I was gonna say that can't be all of them.
Identify yourself.
Oh, look at that! So overdue books are in here too. Nope, I don't have any more Molotovs. I wasted them. Go ahead and toss one of those bad boys over there. That's pretty much all I'm gonna interact with there. So as long as you help out a little bit during that fight, the Protectrons do a pretty good job. I think only once I've ever had bad luck, and there was like a couple legendaries that. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on? Why did you draw fire from people?
Time to end this. Powering down weapons, sir.
Oh, what the hell? The turrets were against me for some reason. That's not a good thing. So I'm pretty sure my guy attacked the turret, which is like the worst possible situation there.
Down your weapon and submit to authority.
So I'm gonna go ahead and toss that there, because I'm gonna head back over here and keep looking at this stuff. Cause I wanted to see what's in here. Filing cabinets while the fighting is going on, because I don't want to have any part of that, in all honesty. What's in here? Medics. I honestly don't think I've ever seen this place before. I think I've managed to overlook it every single time. I mean, that's not terrible. It's not something I want to use, but let's see here. Stealth boy, which I don't use, but yeah. So that's actually something that's really sad. So if you've ever played a stealth character, you guys would know how cool stealth boys can be. Like, you know, you just disappear, whatnot. Like, basically like free invisibility. Well, like, Fallout 4 ruined it. Like, I have used stealth boys on several occasions, and it seems like they don't help at all. Like, you turn invisible, and they still just shoot you perfectly fine. It's kind of sucks. And I guess you can, like, kind of use it to sneak by people, at least a little bit easier, but, I mean, if you're invisible, you should be invisible. It's just, I don't know. It's just how I believe video game mechanics should work. Let's see here. Black rim glasses? Yes. Perfect. So we got our full charisma set now. Good job, everyone. Okay, so everything got blown up. Yeah, I think what happened is when I threw my grenade.
Identified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Yeah, I think what happened is I threw my grenade, and I think there was a Protectron that walked over here. So that is why they were against us. Anybody?
Heads up.
Yeah.
Carry stuff from me. You are my pack mule. Let's see, we're gonna hand off the chest piece and the junk. So this went very well compared to what I was expecting it to. So I mean, I'm gonna call this a success for the most part. I mean, obviously we're. Ooh, what's that? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, quick draw hardened sniper rifle. Ooh. That is very nice. I like it. I like the idea of having a good sniper rifle with me. So most of my playthroughs I've used sniper rifles. That's pretty much what I usually go through the game with, just because I know how they function and I know how to play the playstyle very well. So when I see sniper rifles I get kind of excited, but I think I'm actually probably not going to use it. There are a lot of dead things here. Wow, my goodness. And what I want to do is I want to make sure I don't accidentally anger people. 45 sniper rifle? No, it's the pipe rifle that's upgraded. Oh jeez. More fighting. Which I actually really don't want to be a part of it, but I do want to see what everyone's carrying here, because in all honesty this is a great place to come back and loot, because all those things will break down into some pretty powerful not powerful, some pretty good ingredients. Okay, the Tectron's on our side, so we're gonna go ahead and head on down here.
Hostiles in area.
Both of them on our side? Yeah. No! There's a grenade. I need a grenade or something. I'm not about to do that, no.
Let's take them out.
Law-abiding citizens, please. The area.
Not much of a threat after all.
Security breach neutralized.
Yeah.
Visitors may now come and go as they please.
Okay.
All employees, please return to work.
Awesome. So part of the reason why I was hanging out here is because I knew that eventually the Protectrons would probably win. If not, we'd be able to just kind of clear up whatever was left of the super mutants. And once the all clear is given, then there's no more super mutants in here. So we can go ahead and search this place and see if there's anything interesting. I've never actually fully searched this place, so that's pretty much right where we're at right now, where I'm just kind of searching the bodies. It's about as far as I've ever gone, so yeah, so should be pretty good now, loot-wise, from what I was expecting to get. Let's see here, stim packs, shotgun shells, a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff, some other good stuff. A random working terminal. I want to know how some of these terminals are working. They're like not connected to anything. Have, Fang, Mad, okay. Made. Wow, I can't read. Mad. Gold. Hook. Jeez, come on. Dome. Nope. We got this, maybe. Sign.
I'm in.
There we go. Yep, just the normal controls. Which, you know, we're not going to mess with because Protectrons are our friend. Okay, now what I am kind of worried about is I don't know if there's any traps in here at all. Pre-war money, I'll take that. I don't think there's any traps in here, like frag mines or anything like that that I'm going to step on and blow up, but, you know, you really never know. Oh, hey, come here, buddy.
If I had access to a vacuum modification.
See if I can get him to take all this stuff. I should, in all honesty, try and remember to come back here as soon as possible to loot this stuff. So that's actually maybe what I'll do off screen before next game, is come back and loot all the stuff from in here. I don't actually know if I will or not. I'm going to try to remember, because all that crap will break down into a bunch of good stuff, so.
I could make this place shine.
Let's see here. Anything special? There's some yeah, there's, I mean, like, in general, there's a lot of good loot here, so. Why is that chained? Where does that lead to? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. I literally never knew that. Okay. Well, that's awesome because, well, first of all, drink some water for parched. Purified water. Pick my mine back up that I didn't need to use, which is awesome. I like when I don't have to waste my own stuff. Ooh, another terminal. Go ahead and hack this for the free XP.
Got it.
Same thing, the generic controls that I don't need to use. I still can't figure out why you would, like, ever really need to use those unless you were just trying to, like, kill those things for, like, extra resources. Where does this lead? I got really sidetracked. I was never going to come do this stuff. But just like any other open world game, I see something, I go do it. That's a problem. It's hard to get stuff done when you're like that. So, yep. I think we are good for searching this place. We're gonna head on out. And if we're lucky, all this stuff will stay. I hope it doesn't disappear. I don't think it will, but you never know. Antique club, microscope. There's some, like, really awesome loot in here. Like, okay, ooh, And turn in our books that we got. Turn in books. Yep, turn in all of them. So we're up to 20 tokens already. Let's see how many tokens it takes to get the journal. 50. So we just need. So it seems to be like 5 tokens per book. So that means we need 6 more books, which is actually. I somehow overlooked that. Holy shit! I got really lucky not doing that. I should have died. Because when you trip that, I think it's like a grenade or something. Damn. Sometimes you get lucky. Just like that. Now we're going to go ahead and try and find the railroad, which should be fairly easy for us. Especially seeing as I actually know where to go, so that should not be a problem. The only thing I am a little concerned about is if we run into either a random encounter that we can't handle, or if we get unlucky with like a legendary spawn or something. Because that happens. That's a thing. Some of the enemies that I've run into in this game that are like random legendaries, it's the most frustrating thing ever. Because you'll be in the middle of fighting like a group of like semi-powerful creatures and you'll be like, oh well, I guess I can handle this, it's kind of tough, but whatever. And then like the strongest of all of them just happens to be a legendary as well, and you're just like, fuck. And then you die. Run on past here. Right. Oh, someone's actually shooting at us this time. I need to actually go back and figure out who's shooting at us back there one of these times to stop that, because that's frustrating. I don't like running past places and getting shot at. It's not my idea of fun. Freaking super mutant right there. Yeah, so this place is like super dense with enemies. Like, I can't believe how many like bad guys they put in this one little corridor. I think this is a trap. Oh, fuck that. No, 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 no. No, those are red devils. I am hiding. So scrap bots are one of the red devil robots.
Nothing there now.
I've lost sight of my target.
That's good. It's just you can keep losing sight. I'm okay with that. We are going to. Fuck, I might head back to Goodneighbor actually and sleep again. You know what? I'm going to. Normally I wouldn't do this, you know, for the sake of gameplay, but because we actually did something substantial, I don't want to lose that progress. And I'm playing kind of like a coward, which is, you know, I am okay with. When it comes to survival difficulty, I don't fuck around. I've had way too many like losses of like progress that I'm just not. I don't plan on dealing with it anymore if I can avoid it.
What? Got a staring problem?
Can I just like sleep here? No, I think these are like all owned, which is kind of frustrating actually. I mean, like shit, everyone owns like the mattresses out on the street. I don't like having to actually like go through loading screens to try and save. I think that's frustrating. Especially because like half the time this game crashes or whatever, it's when you're on loading screens. So it's always kind of like a toss-up of whether or not you get to save your progress. Alright, let's see if I still own this place. I do. Awesome. So I just wanted the quick save. I don't care about the rested XP and all that really anymore. I'm kind of to the point where I am high enough level that I don't care if I level up anymore, like speed-wise. Obviously I want to level up just because leveling up is fun and you get new things, but I've gotten the stuff that I like originally needed, so I'm kind of set. And let's see here. See if I can cook some of this food that I have on me.
It's always fascinating watching you create.
I have a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of meat and whatnot, so why not make some actual food out of it? There we go. And actually,
Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
What? Oh, that must be the name of the thing here. Okay, so I'm actually getting pretty close to level 19. About like 3/4 of the way,
What
give or
you
take.
admired? The clothes.
So
or the man wearing.
I'm thinking that if we do actually turn in the
What's up?
railroad quest, like actually getting to railroad and like discussing stuff with them, that might actually be enough to level us up. And of course, if we run into stuff along the way, we will for sure level up then. So I forgot to set my time rule for this episode, so I don't know how far into this episode we are. Hopefully not terribly long. I'm thinking that maybe we're around like 40 minutes or so. I don't actually know, it's just a complete guess. So I'll probably go for like 20 more minutes or so and then just call it an episode just because. So okay, so now that we did what we need to do, let's go ahead and... Dang it, I forgot I have all, you know, whatever. I'm gonna clear out these guys too.
Picking up something. Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
The dog has a lot of hit points, jeez.
Destruction is at hand. Powering down weapons, sir.
Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, just so everyone is kind of clear on this, I don't actually like killing the dogs. Like, even if they are like mongrels or whatever, like whatever you want to call it, like, I feel bad. Like, I mean, they're just trying to survive. Okay. So 2 things. 1, I don't. Okay, I gotta go that way. So I know there is that. That's what I knew about. Couldn't remember. I'm like, I swear there's like a thing here.
Opening fire.
Oh, there's 2 of them. I forgot about that one, so good thing I didn't climb down.
Not much of a threat after all.
Oh! See guys, this is why you save. 1, fuck that. You see how far that was? That is bullshit. That is a near impossibly far throw. Like, they just happen to spot me and they throw a grenade like 250 feet across, like, oh, that's so dumb. Yeah, whatever. I saved. I don't care. Not that big of a deal. But see, that's why I didn't go looking for the railroad without saving. Random kills, man. Just bullshit with grenades. I wonder what my perception's at, actually. I think I have like a 5 perception, which is, it's reasonable. I feel like you should be able to detect grenades and stuff a little bit like earlier on if you have high perception, which you probably can. I just don't know the threshold of distance for perception checks, kind of things. But like that, I had no way to avoid that. That thing popped up and I was dead. So, it is what it is. I feel like this load screen's taking a long time. And I hope it's just me, because I really don't want my game to freeze again. That'd be really annoying. To the bright side, I mean, even if it froze, it wouldn't matter right here, because it's already reloading a game that we just saved at, so it's not that big of a deal. So, my goal for the near future is to go to the railroad, and we'll start their quest lines, and we'll see how far we can get before we kind of either A, get in over our head, or B, you know, kind of get sick of the railroad, and then, or C, we just want to head home and go do other stuff. But I kind of want to try, yeah, it looks like my game froze. It's so dumb. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how often this does this sometimes. Like, I had no problems come up to like this game point. I'm already like 30 hours, well, I don't think 30, like 20 hours into this like save file, and it hasn't frozen up until the past couple of days, and now it's freezing all the frickin' time. But anyways, yeah, so we'll do the railroad stuff, and we're going for the ballistic weave. So I think that's like 5 or so missions into the actual railroad missions. So depending on what we're doing, we might get to that point fairly quickly. But yeah, so seeing as it looks like the game froze, I'm just going to go ahead and call this an episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the episode, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.